Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Pub, Suds, and Grubs presents The Speakeasy.
What's going on?
Jay, thank you for that. That was great. And welcome back, buddy.
Thank you for having me once again.
Absolutely.
It's always good to be here with you guys.
I love a good threesome once in a while.
The Oreo? No.
The Oreo, yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Not bad, man.
How was your St. Patrick's Day?
It was very, very good.
St. Patrick-y?
Yes, some good corned beef.
Yeah,
The corned beef was a little cold, but...
You salted up on the corned beef? Your body's full of sodium now? Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it smells delicious in here.
Yeah, we have a little treat in store for, us, but, you guys can absolutely try it. But we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah. Let's start with our beer, because I am thirsty.
All right.
We got two beers today.
All right.
From the same brewery. This is Carton.
All right.
Right?
Good Jersey brewery.
Carton's a good Jersey Shore brewery. Well, is it Jersey Shore? Yeah. I mean, it's down in
Atlantic Highlands.
Atlantic Highlands. So my mom lives in the Atlantic Highlands. She lives in Middletown.
I consider it part of yes.
It is, right?
Central, South.
I know there's that whole...
South Central.
Right, South Central.
No,
there's like Central Jersey.
I think North, South, that's it. So South.
They got pork roll down there or Taylor ham? I think they got pork roll.
That's pork roll down there, I think.
You go over the Driscoll Bridge or in South Jersey?
Right, all right. So this is...
Driscoll and Raritan.
Yeah, the Driscoll Bridge. Isn't that from a song?
Maybe I misspoke.
All right, so this one is called the #1 Nightclub in... ... It is a New England IPA coming in at 7.5.
All right. Well, cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Thank you, Johnny. And thanks for bringing this.
Cheers.
Right.
What
back
is the
to
number
Jersey.
one?
We've done so many New York beers lately. It's good to be back in Jersey.
Have you? I know me and Ken have been. Have you been to Carton?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think he heard you.
I have not been to Carton.
Okay.
I have
thought you were just ignoring me.
No.
That's why I knew you were laughing.
I have not been to Carton. Their beers are hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
This one is pretty
I
good.
like
that. It's good.
I like it. I think they're evolving with this one, man. It's good.
They are.
It's better than...
I think they've been around a while.
Their space is nice because it's a little loungy. They've not. It gets crowded sometimes.
Small, right?
It's a smaller place, but
well, they redid it. They did redo it. What was it? A few years back or something, right?
Yeah,
I think so. I thought so.
Maybe.
Or they expanded it or something.
Their most popular beer, they do the O-Dubs, right?
I love the. I used to hate the boat beer, but I like the boat.
Well, no, boat beer is the biggest.
Oh, boat's their biggest?
Yeah,
I don't see
I
boat
so.
that much anymore.
Yeah.
I always see 07XXXX.
Those are good too.
Yeah.
Good series.
Yeah.
Sort of the. I guess it's the same beer though, right? But they
As boat or
no, the 07XXX.
yeah, they just
because they disperse it to different.
The area codes basically.
Area codes. Yeah.
This is solid.
Why you like?
I like this one. Have you drank anything before?
He said it was the same beer. All right. Anyways, this beer is pretty good, though, I have to say. I like it. And
we try to do we do 2 beers when there's 3 guys because
which is nice, and we don't complain about it. And what goes good with beer, man, is what we have in front of
awesome
you.
barbecue. Ken went out today. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
And we spoke about this place on a past episode, and he went out and got some.
This is a Pulled Fork barbecue out of Long Valley. And these guys are like the place to go to for barbecue around here, and probably Jersey in general. I mean, they're pretty well known.
Wow.
And they're like a hey, we're gonna keep selling until we sell out. That's basically they're pretty much saying yes, we sell out every day.
And their menu's different all the time, right?
It changes up, yeah. So yesterday, when I looked yesterday, maybe they had it earlier. When I looked online, because that's how you view their menus, because it changes, and they're pretty good with updating it. And they didn't have the brisket yesterday, but thankfully today I saw the brisket. I'm like, we're getting brisket. So just real quick, I'm sorry, Jay. Just to let you guys know what we have. This is the chopped beef brisket. John's actually going to point to it. All right,
chopped beef brisket.
We have our beef sausage. We have our cheddar jalapeno sausage. We have some ranch beans. And let's see what else. We have the street southern slaw. And the cornbread pudding. I'm ready to dig in,
and
guys.
some of their barbecue sauce, right? We put it on the side.
Yes.
Right? Is that their homemade barbecue?
I would
just
assume,
regular barbecue, right?
I would assume, yeah, they definitely make this. So
I've never had beef sausage.
Me neither. But I would assume that this guy couldn't just be, from Jersey making pizzas and whatever. Is there any history?
Yes, this is something we did bring. I did bring that up about him.
Point.
He is from Texas, and basically he's like, "Where's the good barbecue around here?" And and didn't see it and didn't find it. So at least in this area, and he said, "I'm going to do my own place." Basically, that's from what I understand.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
What are we starting with? Right, we're going to try the same thing.
Yeah. Start with the brisket, I think.
Brisket.
All right, go ahead. You guys start with the brisket. I see you digging in. Took a big. We agreed that 2 would bite.
I want more.
Watch.
What do you think,
What was
Joe?
that?
Very good.
Yeah.
You get a little sauce in there?
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah,
They're really good.
yeah. Solid, dude.
Lean.
Give this a try.
Man, I kind of don't want John to take a bite right now because I want to keep taking bites.
Have you been there before? Or is this
Yeah.
first time?
Yeah, I have been there.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is the
So
first
our
time trying
first
the
time.
brisket, though. This is the first time trying the brisket because I think when I went the first time they were sold out. So,
Have you had a lot of brisket in your? Are you familiar with brisket?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm going to be honest. A lot of times I have brisket. I'm always disappointed.
yeah,
There's
Really?
only a couple of places that I've had that I'm like, wow, it's good brisket.
yeah.
Usually when I get it, it's dry. It feels like it was made and then it was like prepared on a flat top after they sliced it to warm it up.
So there was no love going
There was no
into
love. This is
that. Yeah.
freaking good, man.
I could just smell this all day.
And they chop it up so small like that. They always chop it up like that, or did you ask for it like that?
No, I think that's the
It's
way they
usually
do it.
sliced.
Yeah, I guess that's why they call it the chopped beef brisket.
Oh, is that? Okay,
Yeah,
chopped.
yeah, because I guess
Makes
it's
sense.
a little bit different than what you typically may get.
Now, do you like
That's sausage.
doing some slaw with the, like bouncing back and forth? Like, how do you eat?
Like just mix it on your fork, everything?
You know what I mean? Like, do you get a little flavor of?
It's like, do you layer it? Do you put like the slaw on top of the brisket? Do you eat it right?
No,
slaw.
I eat it.
And then get the slaw on your mat?
If
Like,
it was in a sandwich, maybe. When it's like this on a plate, no, I do everything separate.
okay.
But
You go clockwise,
I do,
counterclockwise.
Because he said that, I just went for the slaw.
I do.
Yeah, I want to get
how
that
was the
slaw. That I was trying to just.
I'm not a gigantic slaw fan, but
That's good.
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that slaw, and it complements it well too.
Well,
It's good.
What's that flavor? Oniony, very oniony.
Onion, yeah.
No? What's
Actually,
that flavor?
there is red onion in there. I see it. Good call, John.
now when you guys had that relish, is there? Remember, you thought there was a little coleslaw in there. Do you see
Cabbage.
any? Oh, cabbage.
Cabbage.
I do watch the
Little different.
episodes.
Yeah. Wow. That's some good slaw, man. I'm not a huge slaw fan, but
That's
you
good.
taste the vinegar. I taste the onion.
This
That's
is nice. He knows what he's
It's
doing.
not overly not too much mayonnaise.
What are you moving on to next? Beans?
Beans?
I like corn.
So you said they're ranch beans? What's that mean?
I don't know. That I guess it's just their take on it. I don't know.
Is there like a Hidden Valley Ranch in there?
Beans are awesome.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think it's just like on the ranch, you know.
But like, how often do you get barbecue? Like once a month?
Me, not often, no.
No, I mean,
Not
it-
even.
I mean, it's so
Once
good.
a- once
these
year,
beans
maybe.
Are good.
Beans are amazing.
Oh my god, those beans are good. This is my first time having their beans too. That is solid.
Dude, there's a taste in there that I'm going to say takes me back to like Spanish cooking, like almost. You know, like a Southern Spanish, like
Oh,
a Tex-Mex type
man.
of cooking.
I'm too pale for that.
Yeah, you are.
That's delicious.
Dude, you're right. There's something I can't pinpoint. There's a taste I can't pinpoint. Garlic?
And I'll be honest with you,
Deliciousness.
I don't do beans that often.
I love beans.
Man,
I agree.
You went into the corn?
I did.
How was that?
Everything's good. It's delicious.
So this is what, a corn pudding they call it?
yeah.
It has a little jalapeno, I think. No,
Really?
or is that the corn beef? The sauce.
It's probably. Did you go into the sausage already?
No,
So I make something like this all the time. This corn pudding.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I make it all the time.
I mean, it's a perfect balance here, John.
Yeah.
and that's where I was getting around. Where you
I do a little
bounce around.
Yeah.
I think you need to change up.
You know what? If you taste everything by itself first, and then you just get a gigantic spoon and
I
mix it
agree
all
with
together. Yeah.
It's like having Thanksgiving dinner, but not the traditional
Right,
Thanksgiving
right.
food in one. You know.
Because I make something like this with a box of Jiffy, some sour cream, some butter, cream corn, regular corn. That's really good. I've never had beef sausage before. You can dig into that.
That's this.
Yeah.
And what's this? Is
So there's regular beef sausage, right, Ken? And then a jalapeno cheddar,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Which
it looks
one's
like,
which?
one's got green in it.
Yeah.
That's the jalapeno.
I think I just did the
Going
jalapeno.
jalapeno.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to dig into right now. Jalapeno.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
The flavors are just
Woo!
spicy.
Some heat.
Yep.
Those flavors, man,
Wow.
out of the park.
Good.
I think I need some of this Carton delicious beer.
The spice on the back end, right? It goes down good, and then all of a sudden it hits you.
Nice.
That's good.
So I got a question about, like, I'm the type of person that, like, I'll eat Greek food one day, and then Chinese food one day, and then Italian. I feel like I can eat Italian food, like, every day if I had to. Just because I've been surrounded living in New Jersey with Italians.
I don't want to say it's the most popular food, but yeah.
But I don't consider pizza Italian. That's a separate topic. Do you agree with that? Or, like, I can get Italian the night before, like, pasta and chicken parm or whatever, and then have pizza the next day. I can eat
pizza every day. So.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Do that.
No, I know what you're saying. Absolutely. Pizza is its own.
Is there any food groups that are, like, out of question? Like, I just had Indian food the other day, and it's so
I'll
good.
Eat anything, anything. Yeah. Actually, I want to bring some up about pizza, but before that, I wanted to real quick try that last piece of sausage. There's only one sausage left, right?
Yeah, might as well try it.
Yeah.
Good.
Very good.
So,
I like the jalapeno. Best. Really good.
Yeah, I like the jalapeno one.
I'm a huge sausage fan. Kibasi sausage, I love it all. That's my top 3. That was freaking
Which
good.
one?
Yeah.
The jalapeno one or the other
Or the regular one?
The regular one was slamming. The jalapeno just as good. But the regular one, yeah. Dude. And it's beef. I can't believe it's beef. I've never had beef. Like, I don't think I've ever had beef sausage. Right? Because you think sausage is pork.
True.
I think traditionally,
right?
Yeah.
So they didn't have, like, a pulled pork. Right? Like, you think of barbecue place, pulled pork.
They had it.
Oh, so is that
Yeah,
there's something they have every day, that stuff, and then they change other things? Or?
Yeah, I guess. I think yesterday they had the pulled pork, but they didn't have the brisket. I think it might have been that they sold out.
We sold out.
So what's your favorite?
The sausage. The regular sausage.
The jalapeno, for me, is my favorite.
Yeah, they're neck and neck. They're neck and neck.
Well,
they are neck and neck.
Yeah, I like it. Ken?
I think the brisket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the brisket?
Brisket's good.
That barbecue sauce is good. It's different.
Yeah.
There's a taste, there's a tang in there that's different.
So talking about things not barbecue-wise, but that is have a different taste, my buddy John over here said, I'm right by your house. Did you ever try this mustard pie? Which was at the pizza terminal.
Yeah. And where do you live, Jay?
Right around the corner. Yeah. Like, I can walk there.
Oh, it's great.
And I never had it.
You don't want to give your address out?
No, it's in Verona.
What's your address?
Do you want to stop by? So, I like mustard, but I didn't know how it would go with kind of like a margarita pie.
Yeah.
And it's one of my
favorite part is that they put the everything bagel seasoning around on the crust.
The crust is
cool
like,
yeah.
I've told so many people
it's
about
so
that
good.
pizza, and they look at me like I have 2 heads. I'm like, no, you don't get it. It works.
It works. There's not a lot on there. I think I asked them, and they use a spicy brown mustard. I think, hopefully.
Really? It tasted like a yellow mustard to me. But it could be.
I can confirm that.
Yeah.
It's right around
You're
the corner.
right around the corner.
I'll go ask.
Well, the guy who owns the place, Scott Rafferty, he's
guy.
part of the, I don't know if you guys are on Facebook, but part of the, I think they're called the Wednesday Warriors. And they go to all these different restaurants, and they try every Wednesday they go out to like a few different places. Yeah.
We're going to have to tag them now.
Yeah, the Wednesday Warriors, man. I follow them. Like, they go to a lot of places, and I try to...
I got to follow them now, too, yeah.
Yeah.
They also make the Sicilian Mr.
That's
Bruno
what I was just
pie.
going to say. That is my favorite from Pizza Terminal.
I think he used to work
Mr. Bruno is there, man. The original Mr. Bruno.
He used to be. He's not there anymore. He moved to...
No. What does he go from pizzeria to pizzeria?
I think so. That guy's like a legend.
He is, right? He's like Barstool Pizza, right? He goes in there and he makes the pizzeria that's not doing so good.
Yeah.
Boom. Turns it around.
Yeah, I love that. Like, that's one thing I miss about moving out of our area, Bergen County, is Bruno's, man. I miss that kind of pizza. You don't
Next
find
episode?
Yeah.
I'll bring some Bruno's.
You better.
All right.
There's a place
I can get it. Either one. Or I can get it from... They make it there also.
Yeah. So the last time I had a similar pie, it was at in Cranford. They have a place called, and I think it's in Kenilworth as well, Big Apple Pizza. So their Big Apple signature pie is exactly like that. Which sometimes they call it upside down pie.
Upside down pie, 'cause cheese is on the bottom.
Yes, the cheese is on the bottom, the sauce is on the top. They got all that Parmesan, all that good stuff on top, and it's just fantastic. I wish there was a place like that around here, but I'm fortunate enough to have a place like this, Pulled Fork BBQ, right around the corner.
Really good. I want more.
I have a barbecue place by me, but I've never eaten there yet. Red, White, and Q.
Oh, that's like They're huge, man.
Yeah,
So
I've
Red,
never
White, and
had
Q. So Red, White, and Q. They actually had expanded at one point where they were in quite a few different towns, even not too far from here.
Okay.
I think there was something. I don't know if so basically someone had invested in them. They said, we like your concept. We're going to expand it. They expanded it. From what I'm understanding, there was something going on where maybe the people who invested in it wanted to go a little bit different direction, and the guy who started Red, White, and Q, which is still in Kearney, maybe didn't like where it was going. So that they had kind of a falling out, from what I understand.
Oh, interesting.
So Red, White, and Q in Kearney still stands. Whatever expanded from that became a couple different names, and I don't see any of them around, at least the ones that I drove by anymore.
Well, I have to go to Red, White, and Q. I got to check it out. See if it's as good as these guys, because this is slamming.
Really good.
I feel like I'm in Texas right now.
What your thoughts are on it compared to this?
Yeah,
because Red, White, and Q, like I said, they're huge. I mean, they're pretty well known.
It's insane that I've never gotten there, and I love barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
But you only eat it about once every 2 months.
No, once a year maybe.
Oh,
There's no spots. There's no spot
Well,
besides
I remember-
Red, White, and Q. But besides
you mentioned Equilibrium when you came back. You picked up the one episode we were talking about that. Yeah.
That was like August, right? When we went up to your right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wasn't feeling too a little hungover.
Yeah.
These guys like to party.
Yeah. Oh, these guys.
We did good.
Yeah, I
and also the guy who owns Pizza Terminal, he's a Belleville High School alumnus. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So he went to school with my brother-in-law, and he went to school during when my wife was there.
Oh.
She's from Belleville. Yeah.
So my cousins.
Your cousin.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good, and I had the mustard pie. Yeah, that was different.
They do like a.
You tried it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different.
I think they do like a. I don't know if it's a Big Mac pie or a cheeseburger pie.
Yeah,
with the
people
lettuce,
like that.
onion,
It's like a
special
hamburger.
sauce. Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's pie or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be good.
Yeah. No, but Ken, thank you for this.
Hey, man,
that was
this
awesome.
was delicious.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys got to try it out, because I remember ever since we talked about it that one episode, I was like, I gotta bring it one of these days, and and plus I've had actually people on the Pub Suds and Grubs Instagram page mention it. Although I had posted it a while back, but I didn't get to try some of it, like the brisket and everything. So this is awesome to finally get to try it. So yeah, I mean, guys,
really good.
Awesome work. Yeah, this is awesome.
I would think that barbecue, like when you think barbecue, you're thinking what? There's so many different kinds. Texas,
Yeah,
Memphis barbecue, right? And I think that's we talked about
Southern.
this. Southern thing. One of my bucket lists is getting down south, like
yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee, New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like I want to hit those.
So
places.
it's different. So let me ask you: dry rub, or do you like it wet with barbecue?
Dry rub.
I like dry. It depends on what it is. My ribs, I think I like wet. My wings, I like dry.
Okay, I like myself a little bit of both. I like a dry rub, and then I like to put a little bit of
Dip it.
sauce. Or a lot of times you go to these good places,
I
and
agree
all
with
these
that.
different sauces on the
That's
side.
a good
You
idea.
can squirt a little bit on.
But you have so many different sauces. Like a Carolina sauce is more loose and vinegary, right?
Yeah, I would say this was almost like that. You know, it was a little looser. It wasn't as, you know.
Did they give you an option on sauce, or did you ask for sauce instead?
I didn't ask for it. I just kind of took what they gave me.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. But I liked it.
Regarding bucket list stuff.
Yeah.
What besides going to where'd you want to go? New Orleans?
I would love to hit New Orleans. I want to hit Memphis. What's the famous street in Memphis? Beale Street?
Beale
Beale Street.
I
Yeah.
would love
I'll
to
be
do
headed
that.
out there in
I know.
about a month.
I know, we talked
Trying to
about
get
this.
them to go, but short notice that
It's tough because, we discussed this on another episode where we're like, we'd love to go. But Jay had mentioned to me
I'm
earlier.
doing it the wrong way.
He said the tours are all booked. I'm like, oh man,
They really
I would
are.
be going there for the tours.
Bourbon is
I
so
don't
popular
know.
now.
But what do you mean
It's-
booked? Like they're sold out booked?
for like 2 months? Oh, the major, like so Buffalo Trace.
Yeah,
So I was able to get like Angel's Envy. Michter's was booked too, but like Old Forester, like some of them you can still get,
Right,
but
yeah.
it's just so
Now
popular.
you're going by yourself, or what?
Our friend Tom is going with me.
it's kind of a birthday thing for Tom. Yeah,
All right. Does Tom
It's-
listen? No.
No, he said
I can't see Tom
He
as a
said he said he tried.
We're too boring for him.
No, but that was he probably listened in the beginning. Yeah, when we were kind of like getting
Figuring
all
it
the
out.
kinks out, and
Tom is another guy that we do our beer shows with. He's
Yeah.
Jay's friend, and we hang out. We do a lot of stuff together.
yeah.
Good guy,
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
easygoing, which we like.
Yeah, absolutely. unlike you.
Well, speaking
Yeah, I'm pretty difficult.
of bucket lists, though, you guys have any other bucket lists? You know,
For me,
would you jump out of an airplane? Would you go skydiving? Would you?
I want to do that so
Yeah.
bad, but when I signed my life insurance policy,
You can't do it.
they told me I couldn't. But I mean, I could do what I want to do, right?
That's up to your wife. I don't know.
It's true. But I would do that. Would you? No.
No,
You.
absolutely not.
Nope. Well, probably the thing I want to do on my bucket list is I'd like to swim with the sharks.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the dolphin?
I've been in the water with dolphins. You know,
Yeah.
going on vacation, we've done that. Pet the
Yeah.
dolphins, take a picture of the dolphins. But
Flame,
I'd want to get into one of those cages
Really?
with the great whites swimming around you.
Yeah.
And I would love that.
I think I'll pass on that too.
Everything for me is
I
vacation.
feel like that's
wise.
safe. You're in a cage; they can't really get to you.
There's always a horror story. It's like those people who paraglide and stuff, like or whatever. You know, you see the people on the beach and have the boat and the parachute. And
Yeah, or parasailing.
stuff. That's it, parasailing.
So
Yeah.
I'd love to do that too, but I'm scared. Shit.
No, I think that's more dangerous than skydiving. It's more less
think so?
controlled. Like a windstorm comes in.
Yeah,
and
but you're over the water.
you're
You're
doing
jumping
the
out of a
face
plane.
plant.
Now wind can take you into like.
Yeah, but I'd be afraid
friggin'
that if it
mountain.
falls in the water, that
Yeah.
that
I
thing
think
will
it's
get-
more dangerous.
will like tangle
do
up and and you'll drown. You know.
We'll do research and see which one's more
Why
dangerous.
don't you do a couple of each and tell us which one you want?
What about
I would.
What about bungee jumping?
No.
Nope.
No.
I agree.
I don't trust it.
We are pretty much pansies
We're
on this show, guys. We won't do anything that's going to evolve. Our bucket lists are pretty sad.
Well, my bucket list, I'd like to walk down Beale Street and try a different beer from each bar.
I want to go to Buffalo Trace Distillery.
But it's mostly for me. It's like mostly vacation wise.
Like
There's
traveling?
like national parks, like
Yeah.
Glacier National Park,
Which is fine.
I haven't been to Ireland. Love to go to Dublin.
Yeah.
Which I heard, like we just had St. Patrick's Day, and I heard it's not actually the way we celebrate it. That it's actually like more family, and it's not a big deal. Like we make it out.
I went
Probably.
once. I mean, I think
think
everyone
it's-
depends. What if you're with your family, you do more family things. If you're single, you're going to do more single things.
I want to pour the perfect pint,
I've done it,
and I want to get a
Yeah.
certificate.
and I didn't think it was a perfect pint, but they still give a certificate. But it's cool. It's a great
And
experience.
I heard Guinness tastes a little different over there. Like,
Oh my god!
I think you mentioned that last week.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Last week, I was talking.
I
about
would,
that.
if I had to pick one country in Europe to go to, it'd probably, even though I'm Italian, I would love to see Italy. I'd probably rather go to Ireland first.
Ireland. Yeah.
I did a lot of Europe, not Ireland, which I
So-
do want to do.
And here's the thing I brought up. I think I brought up before the difference between. So when people have this idea of Ireland, when you go to the pub and there's a band playing and everyone's swinging their mugs around. Yeah, that's totally true.
Right?
That's at McSorley's.
That is totally true. Yeah, that's when I went there. I was like,
See, that's awesome.
oh my god, I'm in heaven.
Oh, wait.
it was
That-
so much fun.
It is actually true?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No,
Oh.
the people do that.
I'm just afraid to fly. That's why I haven't gone anywhere
I
yet.
hate
Yeah.
flying. I used to like it. I hate it.
I hate flying.
It's just annoying.
I'm opening up another one. So whoever.
Oh yeah,
What do we got here?
We're doing double carton today.
Yeah.
You want to pour for you?
Why don't you pour that? Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is also an
Can't
IPA
take you anywhere.
or pale ale?
Yeah. So this is Turn Up the Hook Trident remix.
Oh,
I believe the Hook is one of their other.
these sound like club songs.
What's the Jersey Shore, man? The Situation.
Got
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, I got it.
So this is Turn Up the Hook Trident remix. It's an Imperial Citra
Cheers.
Pale Ale, double dry hopped with Vic Secret and Trident. I never heard of Trident hops. Have you?
Never heard of Vic Secret and Citra. I love.
And it says Imperial Citra Pale Ale, yet it's coming in at 8.5. I think a Pale Ale is
Cheers, John.
a little less.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Cheers.
Cheers.
let's see.
See what this is about, guys.
Definitely different than the other one.
All right. So
I like the other one. The first one better.
you like the first one better?
I think I agree. I think there's something with the aftertaste on this one. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about.
But does this one taste lighter to you than the
Lighter,
other one?
yes.
Yet the ABV is higher.
That's interesting.
I'm not sure.
I think it's lighter.
I like this.
It's
I
not bad,
think
yeah.
I agree with you guys.
I
I would
like
take the first one,
Yeah.
but I feel like this is lighter than
Yeah.
than the first one. I mean,
Still good. It
hey,
has,
you know what? It's good stuff. Carton's a good Jersey Shore brewery, right?
definitely.
You can find cans up here. Boat, like you said, and
Yeah, both beers are big. Yeah.
O-Dubs.
07XX.
07X, right? They
The
call it
Dubs.
O-Dubs, right? The
O-Dubs.
O-Dubs.
Yeah.
All right, no, cheers. Shout out
Yeah,
Carton, man.
Carton,
Good
guys.
stuff, man. And
Cheers.
in Atlantic Highlands. My mother lives in she used to live in Atlantic Highlands. Now she lives in Middletown, and her boyfriend owns a deli called Slater's Deli.
Slater's,
and they were voted one of the top Taylor ham, egg, and cheeses in New Jersey.
They had this.
Should I say pork roll, egg, and cheese?
We're in North Jersey. It's Taylor ham right now. All right, so we're gonna leave it at that.
But over there, it's pork roll, egg, and cheese. They were voted one of the best in the state because it's like this thick, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
After you got your Taylor ham, did you go to Sandy Hook and the nude beach? Or
I do. Gunnison Beach. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've been there. Me and his brother.
Really?
It's funny. We went.
Are you comfortable with this?
You're gonna get him in trouble.
No. We were like 22, 23. We went to go see a band.
Were you looking up the whole time?
Yeah. Oh, it was nasty. Yeah. We went to go see a band somewhere, and we had like khaki shorts on, like a nice, look good.
You're the only ones that were dressed?
And on the way back, we're like, let's see if Gunnison's real. And he used to tell me stories of your dad, like driving the boat close.
Crashing.
I'd bring my binoculars.
Yeah. No, you don't want your binoculars anymore, man. Yeah. It was like European, older people. I saw one girl dig a hole, relieve herself, and then cover the hole. Yeah, it was. I wouldn't be going back.
Primal.
There. Yeah, a little primitive.
I don't think it's like European,
Yeah. I don't know.
Young, good-looking girls walking
Megan
around.
Fox is not there.
It's not what you had thought.
Maybe it was like Megan Fox's grandmother was there, maybe. But, it was awful.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one.
Yeah,
so, regarding that, whenever I went, it's probably a bad topic to talk about, but whenever I went in Europe, there would be, at the end, like, a nude beach, I said. And I said to my wife, I said, there's always going to be an old guy, like, with his hands above his head, completely naked. And, of course, when we went to Barcelona, that's what I said. It was not me. All right, let's switch topics.
But going back to bucket list, I mean, I guess traveling, right? Like, I feel like I'd want to see more in our country than I want to do abroad.
Yeah.
I want to see, like, you brought up the national parks. I would love to go to, like, Yellowstone. And,
I think I meant,
I want to go to Seattle.
Cool. I do want to. We were supposed to go, right?
Yeah,
Seattle.
Yeah.
But then there was a bunch of riots.
I've never even been to Vegas, man. Everybody's, I get that
I've
same
been there like
reaction.
6 times.
Because I'm a gambler. I'm a big casino guy.
Really?
And everybody I say I've never been to Vegas, everybody looks at me and goes, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can actually go to Cali and drive to Vegas. You can go to, like, L.A. or something.
My thing is the flight thing, because I'm nervous.
Yeah.
About crashing, dying?
Yeah, I don't want to die anytime soon.
His bucket list is getting weaker and weaker here.
My bucket list is like walking down the block. Yeah, I made it.
I want to go to Wendy's in Carlstadt.
I want to try spicy nuggets. I did it. No.
Success.
Success. So yeah, that's my bucket list is more it's traveling, like you said, but I want to be in country though.
Nothing like giving to charity. Nothing like that.
I want to save the world, man. I want world peace.
What about Oktoberfest? That should be one on everyone's bucket list, right?
No, because they're not going to have. All I want is IPAs. There's not going to be an IPA at Oktoberfest. I'm not going to like the beer there.
All right, hold on.
Wait, Oktoberfest where? Like Germany?
Germany, one of the best things I've ever did in my life.
You went to Oktoberfest?
Yes.
Really?
One of the best things I ever did in my life. I recommend it for anyone that's younger. Do it. Not that you can't do it right now, but
yeah, I can't do it.
It might be over for you.
Yeah, I guess he's hinting that it's a single scene kind of thing.
No, not really.
So you've traveled a lot then?
I have. I haven't been to Dublin, Ireland, though, but did a lot of Europe, some other
You ever been
places.
to Russia?
Not been to
Ukraine?
Russia.
No? You never been to any of those places?
Check it out.
What's
going on there right now?
Czech Republic.
Yeah. Have you? Czech
Yes.
Republic? Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Prague is one of the best cities.
Isn't that from like the movie Hostel?
Probably.
Right?
Oh my God! I remember
Belgium.
And you've been a lot of places, right?
Yeah.
Iceland.
Iceland.
Greenland?
Yeah, we both went to Iceland.
Not together though.
No,
I remember that.
Yes, yeah. Greece, Croatia. I was in Germany briefly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Regarding one of the bucket list
Italy
things,
a few times. Yeah.
my buddy Ken here drove cross country, and I always wanted to do that, but you need time.
That's what I want to do.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, and he got to see a lot of cool cities.
I want to go across the
Get a
Winnebago north and come down.
That's what
south.
I did. I came back to south. I went to. I took a little bit of a detour. I went to Mount Rushmore. just to check it out. And then, it was quite the experience. And then I stayed in Cali for almost a week.
You got a friend out there.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff
I
was
remember
out there.
Jeff, yeah, absolutely.
Stayed out there for a little
See,
bit.
once again, though, it's always travel. It's vacation, our bucket list.
It
but
is.
like some other people are like, I want to solve
I
world
wanna
hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. They say
It's never going to happen.
the
I
interesting
want to set
thing-
myself on fire and run. Yeah.
The interesting thing I've heard, though, people say you get more from travel than material things. There's a value. So say you can buy yourself a motorcycle
new
or
rims.
go to do a tour of Europe. They say that's the tour of Europe will go much further, and it's. I think part of the reason is experiencing that culture. Culture can change you. If you view things, you leave Europe and you're a lot more relaxed with a lot of things. Not in Russia, but it's.
I don't know if it would.
Well, actually, Russia's
Change
not
It
Europe,
actually
but
does
yeah.
because when I went to France, it was all going on where you buy what was the thing with that? It was just a big thing going on, like basically negative stuff towards France. I went there.
Oh, freedom fries.
Freedom fries.
Freedom fries.
Yeah, exactly.
banning
Thank
French
you for
fries.
helping me out there.
Yeah.
And when I went there, I mean, I had one experience where the guy, I was trying to speak the language. Like, I feel like if you just speak the language a little bit, it'll go a long way. And he got mad because he said small or large beer. Of course I want the large beer.
Right.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, my French was not too good for that.
Oui,
But
oui.
I would just say parlez-vous, parlez-vous.
Parlez-vous? Oui,
Parlez-vous.
oui.
everybody was super.
You want a big beer or a little beer? Oui, oui.
Parlez-vous.
No,
When I-
big beer or little. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
When I travel places, I feel like, could I
Menage-a-trois.
live here? And in France, believe it or not, I was in Paris, I felt like I could actually live there.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it. I felt like it was New York. It was a cleaner, cooler New York.
I heard France is not that great.
I like
I would
Yeah.
love to go there. That's actually another one.
It's
Yeah, I want to
awesome.
go to
That's
Paris.
not even on my list.
I want to do I want to eat some escargot.
I've had escargot.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in Paris to do it.
Oh, yeah, I've had it, but I want to have it in Paris.
I went to the
You want
catacombs.
French toast? I'll make that shit.
One of the coolest things I ever seen in catacombs. So when the
Catacombs,
plague
that's
happened,
cool. I like
and people
stuff
were
like that.
touching the bones, and
Oh, really?
See, I'm into that.
That's
kind of
like-
stuff.
it was
if it's
really neat.
historical, I like that.
That's a sound of, no, it's a little disrespectful.
But like,
Yeah,
even
don't
though-
touch it.
You've been to Italy. You've been to Venice, right?
Yes,
I heard
Venice
Venice
twice.
is Venice is like a dump.
No, not at all.
Dude, I heard
man.
Venice is a dump.
No, people are.
Depends
Maybe
where
it's
you
water.
are.
Maybe
and
it's
People,
it's full of
people
garbage.
talk about the water. That's
Right.
why, because it's not that
It
bad
has a
at all.
smell sometimes.
It's got a little bit of
I
a
feel like there's
smell,
nothing
but
in Venice I would want to see.
It
You would love
is
it.
surreal.
I would rather
It
go
is-
to Rome. I know that Rome is like the
John, I'll give you a Venice, and he spent a lot of time actually there, like I think a week. When I went to Venice, we went to this so Venice is so small and touristy, this little like alcove type of place. And I was drinking about, I would say 10 wines, and the guy keeps bringing me food. I'm like, I have to eat dinner. And then I get my bill, and he's like, 20 euro. And I'm like, I drank like 10 wines, and you gave me all this food and bread and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I think you made a mistake. And he's like, no. He's like, I love that an American came into this place.
You want
And
them to
it
share
was
his-
more locals,
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
place. I didn't want to
That's
go
where
like
you get
the
the good
super
food.
touristy
That's where
place.
you get the good food.
Right.
And it was just like, I gave him a tip. He was like, no tip.
Did you get the
And-
fried galamad?
I did not.
They're like, what is the galamad?
What is you say galamad?
Grazie, prego.
It wasn't that type. It was like
No.
breadsticks and like
Like Olive Garden? You went to an Olive Garden? No, but I hear you.
But they're known for the seafood in Venice, so it's.
I'm more of a history buff, so I would love to do
Rome's awesome.
Rome. I want to see the Vatican. That's what I want to see.
I
I'm
was
into the
able-
whole Pope stuff.
I was able to
like
do the underground, like whatever that movie was. What's
Angels
that?
and Demons.
Like I was underneath,
That
and I
Dan
saw the
Brown movie?
crypts, like where
Yeah.
you have to like do it ahead of time, and there was like popes that were like
Yeah.
embalmed.
That's
and, like,
exactly what I want to see. Like
that was
kind of stuff.
one of the
I'm cool.
coolest things I've ever
I
seen.
don't care about seeing the vineyards or.
See, you guys are different with. I'm more about going to a cafe and having a cup of coffee there in the middle of like St. Mark's Square. You
Yeah,
know,
that too. But
I'm not about all the sights and stuff and everything. I'd rather experience more the regular everyday
So
culture.
I'd rather see the sights.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
think
like
it's a little bit of both.
It's not a. You can't call it a vacation. No. It's not a vacation because
You're running around.
you're running around. You're nonstop.
Well, that's
A
why.
vacation is like a cruise ship.
That's the
man.
thing.
And,
I don't
resort,
Island.
like
Aruba,
the whole
yeah.
like we need to go see the Vatican today. We need to go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just kind of like if I see it, I see it. But I
Yeah.
really want to. I like going to local shops.
Yeah.
I like seeing what what they do with local culture, what they when in Rome,
Yeah, like
whatever.
if I was in like
wanna,
Florence, it would be awesome to go to like a vineyard and live with like a family for a week.
Yeah.
And like the Griswolds,
Who's got time for that?
They don't want to live.
it's like the Griswolds on what's it? European Vacation.
Yeah, right. What are they? They won the pig in a poke. Yeah, I would love to do that, but then I'd have to take a month off of work to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I like cruises. I do cruises a lot because it's 1 week. You get to go to 3 or 4 different islands.
I do like that aspect of it.
Relaxing.
You get to see
unless
a
your
lot
cruise
of stuff.
ship gets like sometimes there's like horror stories with these cruise ships, and I've been on a cruise ship where it was so bad. I was eating dinner and like there was a cart going down the floor because there was a big wave or something, and everyone's trying to stay calm, and you're like, I'm freaking out.
I hit a tropical storm once coming back. By Bermuda. Oh, it was very. There were old people like hugging. It was like the Titanic. They were hugging each other like this was it. People were throwing up.
Was the band still playing?
Yeah, the band was still playing. The workers were handing out vomit bags to everybody. And people were just puking everywhere. Yeah, it was nuts.
It was like,
and then you had me and our friend Joe and Danny were hitting golf balls off the back. It was great. We were like, this is the best thing ever.
It was like the Goonies when Chuck pukes and then everyone.
I went on one cruise and I just remember like you had like early breakfast, lunch, dinner, and in between you can order like pizzas on your TV.
Yeah,
I mean, the
insane.
food was
funny story because we went to Bermuda. It was me.
That's where I went.
Yeah, we did Bermuda, and there was a few of us, and the club closed at like midnight or whatever it was, and we were still ready to go. So the DJ goes, "All right, listen, I'll keep the music playing." We ordered a case of beer. It was like $100 for a case of beer because the bar shut down. So he's like, "I'll sell you a case of beer. I'll keep the music playing." And he goes, "You guys can have the club to yourself." And we stayed in there all night.
Lock up, shut the lights off.
"Don't touch the music. Don't go here. Don't do that."
Yeah.
So what do? I had the microphone. I'm running around DJing.
This is DJ Johnny Aces.
Yeah. They used to have. They had Sunday morning. They had Sunday morning like church in there.
Yeah.
And they had all these different priest outfits. We busted in, and I had a priest outfit on.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
This is Father Johnny Aces.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. We had when you the blinds when you the little stick you turn it so the blinds go up.
Yeah.
We ripped it off. I couldn't find the drumstick.
Oh god.
So we ripped it off the blinds. We were playing. I had fiberglass in my hand. We were playing drums with it. Oh, it was the one of the best nights of my life, man. Yeah. It was so fun.
It's good when the cruise makes the destination. I went on a cruise one time. It was supposed to go, me and my buddy Frank, it was supposed to go to Bermuda, actually, now that you guys mention it. Yeah. And because of the weather and everything.
Oh, and we said it went north, right?
It went to St. John.
I remember you telling me that.
Or whatever.
That's total opposite.
I was like,
there was a hurricane.
I had my bathing suit. I had to take everything out of the luggage. I'm like, it was cold.
Ice.
Can I buy a jacket?
I'm like, oh my.
Iceberg straight ahead.
Yeah. Let me tell you though, this is Royal Caribbean. These cruise ships will make it somewhat right. They'll give you like a $600 credit and give you, so we pretty much just drank for free the whole damn time, so.
Sounds a little different than John's experience.
Yeah.
I think
we were young, dumb, and stupid. You know what I mean?
Who was that with?
I was with my buddy Joe, his wife, another girl I was with, and Danny Q.
Nice.
Who likes to drop comments that we keep deleting. We love you, Dan. Keep dropping those comments.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks.
Why'd you delete them?
He says some things that he's like you, but on
we try to keep things positive on our YouTube
you.
page and stuff. So
no.
Yeah, but this is good, man. I think this is another one of those days where we had a couple before we started doing this podcast. So
we did, but sometimes we're serious and we had the discussions about the Russia and Ukraine and all that, and now we bring Jay in and we loosen up a little bit, and we appreciate.
Yeah, we don't get too serious.
We don't know how to get loose. You got to loosen us up.
Yeah, I think a couple makes us helps, and Jay helps, and
absolutely.
So anyway,
that was good stuff, man.
Yeah, I like that beer.
Awesome bucket list. Anything else you can think of that you want to do? Like, is there anything dangerous or?
Oh,
order Chinese food.
I think drink a rye bourbon. A rye whiskey.
Let's go. Jay's falling behind on the beer. I guess he didn't like that one as much. If Carton's watching, we like your stuff.
No, but we're going to get into that in a second. But yeah, as far as bucket lists go, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything.
Have you been? So I had mentioned one of my big things is New Orleans. You guys have been to New Orleans?
Awesome. Fun time.
Is it like Girls Gone Wild?
No, I didn't experience that.
No,
but
you didn't see no boobs?
Oh,
It
Not
wasn't.
that I would go. That's what I'm going there for.
It
Like,
wasn't like you think. Like, so, like if you go down Bourbon Street, it's seedy. It's like I feel like Jersey Shore, like Seaside meets the South, and it's like dirty and like I don't think anyone flashed on Bourbon Street.
you have to watch out actually over there. There's some not so nice areas.
not areas,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
Pickpocketers.
See, I
people
think I would
starting
like to go
fights.
down for like the ghost tours. I want to watch the cemetery, like all the voodoo stuff.
The
Like,
food there.
that's
Talk about this barbecue. The food there
man,
was
I bet,
so good.
gumbo.
Yeah, you get
So
some
good.
jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Yeah.
Vignettes. Yeah.
Beignets.
Yeah, that Cafe
Beignets.
du Monde.
Dumont, Cafe
Vignettes, bigonettes.
Beignet.
It's just stay to the main streets that are lit well because.
And what is that? What that
Yeah.
main street is?
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street. But
But
is that
then-
it though? When you
No,
go,
there's
No, it's fine. It's
Frenchtown.
French
has
Quarter.
great- French
Yeah.
Quarter has
Bourbon
great
Street's
music.
in French Quarter though, right?
Well, all the way down, you gotta like.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
all.
so Bourbon Street's not French Quarter. See, I don't
No,
know
not
really
French
nothing. Oh,
yeah. I think we had briefly talked on that.
we did,
What?
but our episode got deleted. So.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did I say something offensive?
No, you kicked the wire, and we couldn't publish the.
So we actually, I mean, we forgot to mention that. So we actually, our first episode we recorded with Jay, which we did talk about this briefly.
We did.
We had to delete it because of
When I
sound
had the-
issues and
I
everything.
had the
like
short
that.
stool.
Yeah. We had
So,
technical issues.
And actually, bucket list was one of the things that we did talk about that time that we
We
wanted to
did.
bring
That's why
up
we're
again.
revisiting it.
Yeah, we wanted to revisit.
We
it.
gotta
It's
bring
something
this-
that was pretty cool.
The smoked beer back.
Yeah, Jay brought a smoked beer from Cloverleaf, right?
Well, you tried it at Cloverleaf,
Well, I
which I
tried it
didn't
at
know,
Cloverleaf.
and
Yeah.
we didn't like it, and it was kind of torturous.
Back then.
Back
Now,
then, we tried. We said it's
pretty
actually
cool.
pretty good, so maybe we'll
I
bring
like
it back one day.
Shout out Cloverleaf.
We
Shout
should,
out
yeah.
Ryan. Yeah.
Good
Shout
craft
out
beer bar.
Ryan. Shout out Ryan.
Yeah.
We have a lot of shout outs today, I think.
We always have shout
Yeah.
outs.
Yeah. We
I love
keep
shouting
going.
people out.
It's like hashtags, but we're doing it like
Yeah.
with our
So who watches the most? Your pops?
No, my brother. My brother watches a lot. He watches every episode. My
And-
buddy Jeff Nichols that we shouted out last week. He watches every night.
Rob too.
Black Rob.
Yeah.
Shout out Black Rob the Gangster. He watches every week.
Yeah.
So your brother
and
thought
who
I
knows?
was tall, but then he saw the podcast. And
Yeah, Jay's chair was little, and he's like, I thought that guy was tall.
hopefully, I'm taller this week.
I raised the chair this time. He's at the big boy table now.
Yeah.
But
But I don't know. I mean, we're our subscriber list is growing, and I don't know who's watching.
When I go on, does it go down to like 40 views to like 3 views?
Yeah, when you come on, we have the least views.
well, Jay, remember Jay has the Instagram page. You got to post it on your
Dude, yeah,
Instagram
you
page.
should really,
Tasting Bourbon is
yeah.
Jay's.
You should
Instagram
shout that
page,
out
yeah.
more. I mean, tell us about it, dude.
Get your
Speaking of bourbon, so I started basically an Instagram page tasting bourbon because I wanted basically a bourbon diary. I wanted to
Like Untapped, right?
Yeah, like an
like
Untapped.
your own little Untapped. Yeah.
So I wanted to know, like, remember, you have a few, I want to remember what I was drinking and stuff.
Absolutely.
And it's just been fun because you meet people from Australia and all
You have
over.
a lot of followers.
It's fun. I just, thank you. I guess I got to drink my beer. But, yeah, I started as kind of like a fun little journal, I guess you can say. And, yeah, it's cool meeting new people. And
Speaking of tasting bourbon,
what do we got here?
Yeah, I mean,
we don't have bourbon. We have a rye whiskey.
I don't want it. I'm a bourbon guy.
So this was actually a store pick from
Roselle Wines, I believe.
Roselle. Brian over there, right? Awesome
Nice guy.
Yeah, he's always giving us some great suggestions, and
So he'll do like I think I talked about in the first episode. He'll do like it's called a store pick. So they go there and pick a barrel. So like there's different barrels and taste.
Yep.
So he picks this barrel, but a lot of times he donates money towards charity and stuff. They did one for St. Jude's Hospital.
Cool.
So he does good things.
What's his name?
I don't know his last name, but Brian
Brian from
Jackson.
Jackson.
Brian Jackson.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, anyways, regardless, he's an awesome dude.
Good.
This is
good
actually
picks.
from a Facebook page. Did a promotion from the New Jersey Char Society, and this is Hughs Belle of Bedford, and this is their pick on this. And
Where's that from? Kentucky.
This one,
Safe to say Kentucky.
Yes.
well, it's actually bottled by Hughs Bros Distillers out of Philadelphia. Interestingly enough, doesn't mean it was made or distilled in Philadelphia.
Maybe MPG.
Yeah. It's good. So
Anyway,
Did you try it? You're
Thanks, John,
counting
for
it?
the 20 questions. But anyways,
Cheers. Let's try this.
We're doing this now? All right.
yeah. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What are we cheersing to?
Tasting bourbon.
Tasting bourbon.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. Uh-oh, you got some burn.
Ooh.
Got some kickback.
You.
I got a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Ooh.
From the beer right away, maybe?
He lost a few hairs on his chest
Yeah.
on that one.
That was rough.
Yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
This is a rye, you said?
This is right.
That didn't fall into the throat like past
It
ones.
probably just went down the wrong way.
Let me cleanse the palate a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think, Jay?
I like it. It does have a little burn.
Right?
A little bit. But then it goes away at the end. There's a lot of
Well, it all
times where
goes
it
away,
hits
but-
at the end.
It makes you
This-
not want to take another one.
Really?
Oh, come on.
You swirl it
You don't
around a
have
little
to
bit.
drink. You put some ice in
I
there.
have to. My
Yeah,
my fans want me to drink this bourbon.
How many of them?
John graduated from
My-
Old Fashions.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you're drinking...
He's
Right.
drinking it neat. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a big step.
This is a third week in a row. Neat.
So, as far as
That's true. It's neat. So
this is okay. Well, John, this is a 58.2% alcohol, so it's higher.
yeah. What I tell you, anything over 100, maybe
So this is 116.
you need another year.
0.4 proof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm more around the 90. I think my palate right now is
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that could be it.
Yeah, it tastes like medication.
Oh, gosh. That's a horrible description.
Just cured my polio.
That's a horrible description. John, guys who did this pick, John is new to bourbon. Just remember that. So he's getting there. So,
Yeah.
you know, and whiskey and rye and all that fun stuff. You know, but I think it's a really solid
Very good.
liquid, you know.
Good.
It's good stuff.
I mean, I'm putting it down. It's not something
Don't rush.
I'm not dumping it.
Relax.
I feel like
Yeah, I think you want to like chug it.
I went crazy because I want to get it
Then
over
just
with.
drink
Oh,
Jameson.
it's not about getting it
Yeah,
over
I like
with. It's about
Jameson.
enjoying it.
So that's not
I
for
feel
you.
like one step forward, two steps back.
I think
I appreciate
Where's my friend Jane? I need my friend Jane.
Yeah.
Widow
I
Jane.
need my friend Jane.
Her first name's Widow. Her last
First
name's
name's
Jane.
You know what I appreciate
is
though?
Jane.
That you don't BS it. If you don't like it, you
I'm
tell
not
me you
gonna
don't
be
like
honest.
it.
No, and he looks at me every week like, "Come on, you lying to me?
Come on.
No, I'm going to tell you the
He's
truth."
giving it like a well, you know, I don't want to say I don't respect John's opinion as much. I would respect
Wow.
John's opinion on beer a lot more than I would on whiskey or bourbon or rye or any of that sort, you know?
Well,
Only because he's so new to it.
yeah, I don't really. My opinions aren't. I rate it on the burn. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I feel a little.
Nothing against John. I'm just
No,
saying.
absolutely.
His
No.
beer, I would respect that a hell of a lot more than his
Right.
bourbon we
Right.
do.
I feel a little guilty because I asked Ken who got you into like bourbon and he was like I used to drink scotch. You got me into bourbon, and then I look around and I see 10,000 bottles and
Thanks, Jay. Now I'm broke.
Yeah.
I'm like
It's all
sorry.
your fault.
Wait, but who's the bigger bourbon guy? You or you? You're the collector. You're not as much as the collector.
So we joke
I hate to
around,
say I'm a
right?
collector. I drink everything I
He's
buy.
a hoarder.
right.
I'm not
But
a
there's
hoarder.
nobody. So
Some
everybody
of it I am.
sees this, but there's a lot going on over here.
And I have cabinets and stuff.
So here,
Yeah.
we've talked about this already, that there's a secondary market, and so you get
Yes.
a Pappy Van Winkle, and you could sell it
Yes,
for
yes.
$1,000. So I have one of those, and my buddies, my neighbors who basically got me into bourbon will say, when are you going to crack that? Like, if Russia invaded us, like, you're on that island of those people that said they were going to attack us, would you still leave the Pappy
first-
Van Winkle not open?
First, you would see if someone would buy it. And you would say,
and then you would
I need
dump
the
it in the
cash.
fire pit for.
I need the cash.
No.
But as far as Jay and I are relatively like on the same page with things, and we're kind of with what we're looking.
Are you?
The thing that I loved about Ken was I gave him a sample of something that was really good and expensive. I think our neighbor gave it to him. And he goes, I'm waiting. I'm not going to drink it yet because my palate is not broad enough, and he
Yes.
waited like a good year. And I'm like,
waited a
just
while.
open it
It
and
was
drink it.
It was a Weller 12, and it was when I was kind of new and starting with it. And I said, I'm still too new. I need to respect what I'm drinking. And so I said, I'm going to wait a little longer until my palate really developed,
Right.
and kind of like what you're going through right now.
Well, we talked about that before.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't want to do the good expensive stuff.
Yes.
You don't want to, and I don't want to say waste it on
John,
me,
you
but
come to my house. I'll open up the expensive stuff.
I know you would. I know you would. But you don't want to. I don't want to say waste it on me, but my palate's not there yet to appreciate it.
That's the thing. It's like
Right.
we used to talk about
And
this
I
with
totally
craft
get
beer.
that. I
Jay
totally
would
get
be
that.
like, he's got like back in the day, like 5 years ago, Treehouse was like extremely hot commodity,
Right.
and Jay would be like, I don't want to give this to my neighbor who drinks Miller Lite on a regular basis.
So I always have Miller Lite
Yeah.
available, and he likes Treehouse also too. But now,
No, but that makes-
maybe not then.
Total sense. And I don't get like I'm not upset or I don't get annoyed that you got if you were today were to put out an expensive bourbon and you two drank it and you gave me something else,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, guys,
And you
what are
don't
doing?
have to drink bourbon every time.
Yeah,
John,
I don't
it's a
want
lot-
the
it's
peer
a-
pressure.
It's a lot of marketing too. Like somebody told me once, the one guy that at the liquor stores, he goes, "No bourbon should cost more than $150."
Yeah.
I said, the only thing that should cost more is when it's an 18 year. It's when they're holding it for a long time.
Right.
There's a value in
Yes,
that.
time is money.
Time is
Sure.
money, but for the most part, he's kind of right. Like when you try some of these real expensive bourbons, which around Christmas time, me and Ken went out and tried Pappy Van Winkle, the rye, which was unbelievable.
It was really good.
We tried this other one, but we're spending $68
Which you
for
see on the
2
Pub
ounces.
Suds and Grubs Instagram page. We posted a couple of
And
photos from
tasting
that.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Tasting bourbon.
So, as far as what Jay's saying, I completely 100% agree. You can have, like, for instance, the Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year. Actually, I thought it was better than what people had said. I thought it was pretty damn good.
And I like that better because it's less desirable than the other years,
Yeah.
which are more. And for him to say that, I respect that more because he's not just a label whore.
No, I'm not a label whore, but I have plenty of $100 bottles, even $60, $50 bottles that I would say are, say if you were to give Van Winkle a 8 on your scale from 1 to 10, I would give some of my $100 bottles a 7.5. So it's not far off necessarily.
So, John, I feel like the most underrated whiskey for someone that doesn't know, like, is Eagle Rare. And you can buy it for $32, $34, $35.
Depends where you're buying it from, yeah.
Maybe 40.
What's it called?
Eagle
Eagle
Rare.
Rare.
From Buffalo Trace.
Eagle Rare,
Eagle
Okay.
Rare. I feel like they can charge a lot more. Don't tell them because
and
they'll
it's a
start
bourbon
jacking
or
up.
it's a
Bourbon.
whiskey bourbon.
It's a 10-year, too.
I think you would like it.
This is actually a store pick
Try some.
from Somerville. Yeah, you want to try some?
Next episode.
Come on, dump that out.
So, yeah.
I drank it already. Look, I mean, you guys are talking
Try
about. Look,
try
I'm done.
like an eighth of an ounce.
No, I would like to try
On
one
air,
more all
on
together.
air.
I'd like to try one all together.
I'll try it with you. I feel like that's the most like for the price of some things
bang
that
for
you
your buck.
drink. That
Okay. Not Knob Creek.
Not
they're not
good.
good.
I feel
like
like I
it,
see Knob Creek a lot.
They're
I
good.
have a 12-year that I think was voted like best of the year
Yeah?
at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, guys,
But no, I appreciate the.
Yeah.
I mean,
shout out to
like I said, I don't want you to waste your expensive stuff on me. Not till I get there.
Yeah.
And then when I get there, I'm going to expect it.
you
from
will
you.
get there.
I'm going to expect
We'll
it
make
from
sure
you too.
of that.
Yeah, if it's not open, I'm going to open it myself.
Yeah. So this is
shout out to Carton.
Shout out. He's ready
Augie.
to go.
I got the cue.
Shout out to Carton Brewing, right? We had a couple beers from
What else
Carton
did we
Brewing.
talk about?
Shout out to
Pizza Terminal.
Pizza Terminal.
Pizza Terminal.
More importantly, Fork.
Pulled Fork BBQ.
Pulled Fork
Cheers,
BBQ, dude.
guys! That was bloody awesome.
I want more. That's why I want to
I know,
shut
that's
this
what I'm
off.
trying to-
Yeah, he's like, and this now I want more Pulled Fork barbecue.
I
It's
do.
sitting right over there at the end of the bar. Shout out
They're in Long Valley. Is that close to here?
so we're in Chester, so that's about a 10-minute drive.
If anybody's in the area, OMG.
Oh wait,
That
what was the North
good.
Arlington
Yeah.
or Kearney?
Red, White, and Q, but we don't
Or
want to
we-
shout them at you.
we're
We
not
haven't
gonna
had
shout
them
them
yet.
out.
No, we haven't.
No,
yeah.
we're focusing
Today
on-
is about Pulled Fork.
Pulled Fork.
Shout out Bruno's Pizza. Shout out.
Terminal.
We didn't try them either yet.
Yeah, we got to do that. Yeah, no, John.
Mustard pie.
I'm going to be waiting for that mustard pie pizza terminal. We haven't tried either.
I'm coming.
Jay, next time
Yeah,
you come,
can I bring it?
next time Jay comes, he's bringing the mustard pie.
Are
So-
we inviting Jay back?
I guess.
Let the audience decide.
I guess. Yeah,
If I'm too annoying, I
leave
understand.
comments. Would you want Jay to come back?
Yeah.
Thumbs
For the next
down, no
episode?
Jay. Thumbs up, Jay.
Yeah, sometimes I get annoying. I understand.
No,
No.
we loved having you here.
Oh.
You are the fill to our Oreo.
Yeah.
So,
Very pale.
shout out to Roselle
Brian,
Brian at Roselle Winemakers.
you keep forgetting.
Yeah,
Roselle,
too much
Roselle
now.
Park Wines.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I hope.
And
shout out to everybody's bucket list.
and everyone's bucket
Yeah,
list.
I mean,
And
comment what your bucket list is.
Yours needs to be better.
I know.
And
I'm boring. I'm scared to do everything.
Don't be scared.
and
I'll hold your hand.
we said shout out to Carton, right? Augie.
Yes.
All right.
I think that's it.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Guys. Cheers to you.
Bottoms
Cheers
up.
to my mom's deli that she works at. Her
Slater's.
deli.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
forgot
Pork
about
roll.
I see you guys always popping up in videos on Facebook.
One day.
And I feel special because I know someone who knows you.
Yeah, and it's going to be ice cold, but
Sounds
one day I'm
German.
going to drive down there and get one and bring it
Is it
up.
German?
Yeah.
Sounds German. Slaters. No?
No, he's an Italian guy.
All right, guys.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching.
All righty.
Later.